Alright, good morning. It's first thing in the morning and I'm actually headed over to her place to pick my stuff up. So, yeah, it's about half an hour away, so it's gonna take me a while to get there and back. But I'm gonna do that real quick and then get started with the rest of the day. Okay, almost back. Made a quick pit stop. My school has a pantry that is open a couple days a week, and they essentially partner with various stores and stuff that, things that don't sell, they just donate to the pantry, and it's open to the public, especially people in need. And for a broke college student, it's really, really helpful. And my diet's pretty simple. A lot of black beans, rice for carbs, and then ground chicken, ground turkey, chicken breast, anything I can really get my hands on. And so they have a lot of stuff like that, just in bulk. Like they have boxes of rice and black beans. And it's really helpful because it keeps my food costs like super, super low. And all that stuff's just gonna go to waste anyways. So, if you're in a similar position as a college student or whatever, and you have things like that, take advantage of them. Yeah, made the trip to see her. It's hard trying to gauge how vulnerable to be on camera. I know nobody's going to see these videos for the most part. Yeah, it was really hard. Really, really hard. But I'm gonna go home. I haven't eaten anything yet, so get some food in. Was looking at tripods and got one ordered, so hopefully in the next couple days I'll be able to actually properly record some gym sessions. For now, these videos are probably going to be pretty cut and dry, pretty boring, and that's okay. I'm just kind of getting a feel for how I want to do the videos, how I want them to be structured and edited and put together. Yeah, gonna get some food in and I'll be back. Okay, lift is over. Actually managed to have a pretty damn good lift. I think caffeine did most of the heavy lifting. Yeah, I can only focus about in, and only complaint I have splitting headache towards the end of my workout. It's finally going away, but yeah, I got to be back in doing a little bit of shoulders at the end. Actually, which was nice. I need to be training my side delts more frequently for sure. Probably train 3 or 4 times a week, and you'll be recovered on any issues. So do a nice blow, put my shoulders up. Alright, pretty much the same breakfast today. Bagel, I added 2 more slices of bacon, so 4 total. 550 calories, something like that. Nice even split between the carbs and the protein and the fats. Yeah, so I started this cutting phase at like 162 pounds. And so when I first was getting lean for the first time in my later life, I was hefty. I was 187 pounds, real thick boy. I cut down to 143, so I lost like 45 pounds. And then kind of throughout my relationship, I kind of edged back towards gaining a little more weight. Yeah, this morning I was 155.3, and the scale did a little tip. It was like 154.8, 155. So dropping weight, getting close. That puts me down 7 pounds still. Yeah, gonna get some food in, read my Bible, morning Bible work, really trying to work on my consistency being in the Word. Yeah, and then we'll hit the gym. It's a back day. I haven't been working any compounds besides my bench, really, so yeah, I'll be back. Okay, so I'm headed to the gym, and dude, I feel miserable. I did not sleep very good last night, and so I'm like super tired, super groggy. I attempted to take a nap, and you're always rolling the dice, like, am I gonna feel better or am I gonna feel worse? And I definitely feel worse. So yeah, got 400 milligrams caffeine in, waiting for that to kick in. Hopefully that helps. But seems like it's gonna be a fight in the gym today. Just gonna do our best. I also am kind of out of fruit, so I popped a multivitamin that I'm hoping probably won't help me feel any better today, but might help over the long run to continue taking that. But yeah, I will hit my lift and tap back in after to let you know how it went. Might be a survival day. Might not be a crazy performance day, but can't be perfect every day. I don't know, I felt like I got a good mix of back movements. Started with lat pull downs, and I ended up doing some pull-ups too, some weighted pull-ups. Mostly because I haven't done them in a while and I want to get back into them. They're just such a great overhead pulling movement, and have made like muscle ups achievable for me. And yeah, threw in some really heavy bent over dumbbell rows, and then threw in a seated cable row on top of that. So yeah, good mix. Some rowing, some seated rowing, some overhead pulling. All you need really, and then some side lateral work. Yeah, good lift. Yeah, give it an 8 out of 10. It would be nice if I didn't have to battle that headache the whole time, but what can you do? So yeah, gonna get some food in, sit down, play some video games. Honestly, I'll probably just edit this video and post it. I did try to record some of my sets, but it just looks so goofy, you know, setting your phone like down sideways, and then you gotta tilt it up at like a freaking 70-degree angle, and like it just makes your ass look huge because you know it's like what's closest to the camera. So hopefully the tripod will be here soon. Cause man, I'd love to just do some like cinematic short little edits, or just even just clips, you know, they don't have to be full on edits, but I find that stuff really cool. It'll probably be more entertaining to watch than just listen to me talk. I guess I have some sort of car thoughts, not really car thoughts, but I'm sharing them in the car, some stuff that I'd like to share. So I have a couple tattoos. So I have this olive branches or discipline, and I have word suffer tattooed here. And I got those tattoos about a year or 2 years ago now. And the reason I got them where I got them was because I wanted them to be for me, essentially, right? Like, they're not really seen unless I'm wearing a tank top or I have a shirt off, and that was very intentional. Because I wanted those words to be part of my identity. And I wanted the tattoos themselves to just be reminders. That, you know, every time I woke up and I looked in the mirror in the morning, you know, I see the word discipline, I remember that I pride myself on being a disciplined person that takes the actions necessary despite circumstances, despite how I feel. And the word suffer, which I truly believe, meaning like it's not suffering. You know, anything of significance is achieved through some level of suffering, and you can either choose to put yourself through it, or life will put you through it. You can choose your suffering, or life will choose your suffering for you. And you know, a little over a year ago, probably a year and a half ago, I was in a really great place, really proud of all the things I was doing, whether I'm in faith and in my fitness journey, making a lot of really progress, and you know, in my relationship, I kind of losing myself, well, lost past tense, I guess. You know, I woke up one day, I looked in the mirror, I saw the words, and I realized that I was essentially forgotten about them for a year and a half, and I let myself just kind of slide out of all the things that I was really proud of. And just kind of wake up, I was like, the entire reason that I got these words and just tattooed on my body, I've forgotten about, right? But in the same sense, here they are now. It's like the reason that they're here is showing now, because I'm getting that reminder, that wake up call of, oh shit, I need to live my life that I promised myself I would. So, you know, no matter what season of life you're in right now, whether you're in a good one or a bad one, if you're in a good one, if you're on a really solid track, I would just urge you not to get complacent. Do not lose sight of those things that you pride your identity on. And the opposite, if you're in a rough place, maybe you already have the words or things that you pride your identity to, like I do, or maybe you don't. And in either case, if you already do have those words or those attributes that you want to pride yourself on, you know, really latch onto that. Sort of ride that wave, get back on track, do what you know is necessary to get your life right. You know, if you don't really know what those things are yet, then spend a lot of time deep thought, you know, turn your phone off, drive without listening to music, let your brain over time naturally kind of tell you what it needs or what it wants. We all have that little voice inside our heads that to a certain degree will never go away, or we have a conscience. Especially if you're a naturally ambitious person, your brain's never going to completely go quiet. Those things that you desire more than anything will always linger, and I'm telling you, just listen to it, man, because that's where fulfillment will be. Happiness follows fulfillment. Yeah, just stuff to think about. But I guess that's probably the end of the video. I won't show all my meals because it's a little redundant, but again, if you tuned in, thank you so much. Just continue to. Maybe also if you subscribe, maybe like, keep posting. Maybe I'll post 100 of these and nobody will watch any of that. Is okay, because it's all about documenting. I can't wait to look back on this in a year and a half, I made a lot of progress. I got a lot better at making videos, expressing my thoughts and feelings, and I feel. So yeah, God bless. Enjoy the rest of your day, and peace out.